beginning to understand is that I've spent much of my life trying to surrender, get rid of a feeling that I thought was weakness. The feeling I can't do it, I'm afraid, I'm too small. But what I'm seeing now is that there's two very different things, and they became fused together: vulnerability and fear. Vulnerability is natural. Everything alive is vulnerable. Baby is vulnerable. A green shoot pushing up through the earth is vulnerable. A young lion is vulnerable. Life begins that way. But vulnerability is not the same as fear. Fear is something that attaches later. It's learned, conditioned, accumulated. I didn't come into this world terrified. I actually came in open, raw, undefended, alive. But somewhere along the way, fear attached itself to that openness, and I stopped being able to distinguish one from the other. So whenever I tried to surrender the fear, I was also unknowingly trying to annihilate my vulnerability. That's why I could never fully do it, because something deeper in me knew that vulnerability itself was not the problem. In fact, it was essential, alive, true. I was trying to obliterate a feeling that actually contained my tenderness and sensitivity and my capacity for growth. So now I'm beginning to separate the two. I can feel vulnerability without immediately collapsing into fear about it. And in doing that, I'm discovering something unexpected. Vulnerability carries power within it. Not external power, not dominance or certainty, but a natural strength that unfolds through being fully itself. An oak tree begins as a fragile little shoot. A lion begins unable to roar. Their vulnerability is not evidence of weakness. It is the beginning of their becoming. And I think something in me is recalibrating around that understanding. The more I stop running from vulnerable situations, the more I sense a deeper steadiness underneath them. A quiet knowingness that doesn't need to force itself into existence. And the thoughts still arise. I can't do it. I'm not enough. I'm too small. But I can see now that the thoughts don't actually know me. I know them. They're habitual patterns. They're echoes. If I keep my attention fixed on them, I stay trapped within their limits. But if I turn my attention toward the vulnerability itself, toward the living truth underneath the fear, something entirely different opens. The beauty and intelligence of vulnerability itself. Nature shows it everywhere. Every living thing is exposed to change, loss, death, weather, time. The tiny leaves can be eaten away. The giant trees can fall in a storm. Everything is vulnerable. And yet, nothing in nature seems ashamed of that. Vulnerability is simply part of being alive. And perhaps the power I've been searching for isn't the absence of vulnerability at all, but the willingness to fully inhabit it.